Beastmen. I think that's all of them. I'm sure you guys will tell me if I missed any. Not bad from just straight from memory though. Right, onwards. Death spells. Thank you very much, QWERTY. Now, what about death spells? Are you saying that you want one of my liches to have death spells, or do you just want me to keep saying death spells? Because I can totally keep saying death spells. So if you come and watch tomorrow, I will be doing another co-op game with Bussy. That's going to be in Bretonia, that's in the old world. And that will be in the campaign which has everything stitched together. That is Mortal Empires. So if you want to see how big the map really gets, you'll see it there. Also, Creative Assembly said that there is a third game in this series expected. Death Spells. Which will add another section of the map to this, and that's going to be the Ogre Kingdoms. It's going to be some more of the Undead and probably more of Chaos, and possibly some other stuff that they haven't, that we don't know about, because they're honestly running out of factions at this point. So I honestly don't know what's going to be in Warhammer 3. The populace of one of your settlements is gradually vanishing. On certain nights, whole ghettos of districts are left abandoned. The only clue for the remaining denizens is a triangular symbol daubed on a nearby gate or wall. Minus 10 growth, and we've already got a growth modifier. Oh no, that was a plus growth. I had a minus one as well. Apparently not. Chaos Dwarfs. Yes, Chaos Dwarfs aren't really in the game, but also they kind of are. The Chaos Hell Cannon is actually armed by, or crewed by, Chaos Dwarfs. Right, so whose territory is this? Whose lands am I passing through? It's yeah, you're one I don't want to piss off, because you tend to be kind of massive. Non-aggression? I can't really afford to pay you anything. Wow, I'm 4th overall? With 2 banners? Huh. Okay. Yeah, you're just going to have to get pissed off by the fact that I'm going to be passing through you. I will, however, wait on the borders, because I want to do all of that in just one turn. Skaven are here to take your skeleton people? Yeah. Bit of a weird event for Skaven, but whatevs. Why can't these upgrade? Oh, because they're really expensive. Good reason! Copper Desert is now suffering a -2. Why? Because I got rid of the obelisk? I mean, it's not a huge problem. You are potentially going to be a bigger problem. Oh no, military stuff is not going to be causing an issue. Skaven growth here is causing an issue though. Less so here. It's causing issues. Skaven! I'm going to have to go after them at some point. Mine are the bearded skulls. How weird must that be, to come across skulls that still have beards on them? Especially in a mine. And why do the dwarves still own a mine that has bearded skulls in it? Or have they just been mining there for so long that it's kind of become their catacombs? Seems slightly macabre to me. Abhishek Bloodgatherer. Oh, I can see more of his army. Not looking very appealing, that army. I'm going to have to fight it at some point.
Hi, Queen Khalida.
Alright, so you can make it to Zotel, which I don't particularly want to do.
Begin, Animus.
Moving.
So you guys just march through here. Hi, Itza. Bye, Itza. And then next turn I may well need to start shifting to ordinary movement. Who are you? Skaven Rebels. Skaven Rebels apparently don't like me very much. Southern Sentinels. Would you like a non-aggression? Do we already have a non-aggression? I don't know. We don't. But you really don't like us very much, do you? Even you don't. Oh, you don't like the fact that I'm at war with Sotek. Well, Wibble.
Noble born, I will drink fine elven wine from your...
I was going to say I was going to try and trade with them, but I don't think I'll be able to.
We ask.
Right, I would say that that's all moved. So... Haha, now we can upgrade. I don't think I want to. I think I want to save for this. 7 more turns. Yeah, we're going to be able to afford that. Fine. Also, we can get a 3rd army next turn. Which will be great! And can use up some of them massive hordes of skeleton archers I can now produce. Oh, that's true. I'm 1 skeleton unit short. So my skeleton units are going to be 7 of them. Am I going to do a Stellaris game when the DLC comes out? Yes, absolutely. I've already been talking to Ben, Bob and Roach about doing a big multiplayer one. We're going to see if we can get some other YouTubers together and everything. So that's going to be a big, interesting game, I think. Because, man, the changes they're making that is really interesting. I may also start doing community games as well at that point. Start them up again. No, they're coming towards me. What do you want? I don't want to do this. That's a big Skaven army. Trait gained. Taskmaster. Plus 3% campaign movement. Marvellous. There we go. Wisdom of the Second Dynasty has been completed. So I would like reload time reduction and ammunition for skeleton archers. Or missile damage. No, I want the reload time reduction because that's essentially the same as damage. And we have a ridiculous amount of ammo. We're now going to have plus 55% ammo for our archers. Because Khalida gives 20%, her army ability gives 20%, and then this is going to give another 15. All of the arrows. All of the arrows belong to me. She does talk about Neferata an awful lot. For a character that's not even in the game yet. And yes, I'm earnestly saying yet, because they have added a Vampire Count faction up here somewhere, wherever it is that Neferata is supposed to be from. Which I strongly suspect will mean a new Neferata faction. Right, so... Oh, I thought I clicked on this. I apparently didn't click on it. Well, I'll click on it harder then. I'm saving money. Should have built the army. If I get a chance to jump on that. It's one of the few games I can play. Yeah, you absolutely should. Because that update is looking phenomenal. And the fact that Paradox have the balls to just completely overhaul everything like that, it's pretty impressive. Huzzah! Proto Kitty, welcome to the Maudlings. Thank you, Death Squatty. Huzzah! And Bundeswehr Bob. Welcome to the Maudlings. And thank you also, Death Squatty. Appreciate that. You really are on a roll today. And Turtle Freebie, thank you. And QWERTY, thank you. Oh, today is a good day. Today is a very, very good day. Right, how far are we? Okay, I can now reach you at normal speed. Are you scared yet? And you can if you force march. So, what I'm going to propose is that we march to there with you. In fact, screw it. We may as well launch the siege. So we're going to build battering ram. 1, 2, 3, 4 siege towers. In fact, hell, I may even need 2 battering rams. Get 2 battering rams. We're going to be sieging them for 8 turns. So be it. This is going to be an absolutely ridiculous battle. And right now they're saying they'll just about win it. But my reinforcements haven't arrived yet. Oh, they can actually reach a normal speed. Good, because that'll mean that they're not exhausted. So I want you to get as close as you physically can. And you should be close enough to support you. Yes, you are. Now saying it's still 50%, just over 50% in their favour. But they do have walls. Oh, jeez. Teth to Quertia. Today is a very good day, especially with that. Blimey. Thank you so much. Neferata was from the court of Lamira, the first Vikings in the kingdom of Nekara. She killed your lord-in-law in Warhammer. She also killed me! Oh, yeah, you mean me as in my lord, as in, yeah. Yeah, she killed Khalida. That's very true. For clarity, Neferata tried to turn Khalida into a vampire. Khalida then asked the gods to kill her, so she didn't become one of the undead. So this is a bit of a cruel fate for her. Didn't she just plead to Asfa to not turn her into a vampire? But she was still given the eternal life, which is why she's still around. Something like that. I watched the bloody lore video about it yesterday. I really should have kind of absorbed more of it than I have. I was also editing and rendering videos at the time, so I was distracted. It's just one of those things you can kind of do on the side of what is otherwise a very time-consuming process. Right, are there any rights I want to do? No, I don't think so. Actually, yes, there is. I want to do this one, because it will mean that my lord starts 4 levels higher. And I'm going to make a chunk of money out of that. So, yes, I'm going to do that. It's also going to give me access to another Casket of Skulls. Casket of Souls, which will help. And I can theoretically recruit that lord anywhere, because I can just use the global production. So, Chickabotle, I would like a new lord. We can have an Eternal, which is physical resistance. We can have a Strategist, which is campaign movement, which is pretty good. Or the Leadership guy. For everyone in the army. Oh, I do like the campaign movement, but Leadership. Let's go with the Leadership, because we can get Necrox. Huzzah! And Dedrick Lord Myrick, thank you very much for the sub. And QWERTY, thank you very much for gifting the sub. What does blimey mean? Heard it in Harry Potter but never knew what it means. Could you explain? It's just kind of an exclamation of surprise. Just like, oh, blimey. It's just, wow. Yeah, it's the British wow. That's what blimey is. Okay, so, Route Marcher, Passage to the Soul Realm, Sun-Scorched Bones, click. I would like you to have... Oh, I could get chariots here too. Oh, right, you need to be in Chickabotle to get the global recruitment. All of the high-end guys are already fully capped out, but that's fine. I'm going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. I guess I could get the chariots with you. That's 17. Oh, where's that swordsman gone? There. No, I'm just going to double down the spears. Right, so you're going to be building units for 5 more turns. You're now a special snowflake because you can use the logo. Tank Stock, thank you for the bits, and QWERTY, thank you for the bits. Bits, 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 bits. So I'm going to besiege. Right, that's me besieging them. That's fine. Now, I wonder if their reinforcement army is going to come, or if they're going to support. I'm not sure. Vampire equals Viking now. Was I saying Viking instead of vampire? Although, vampire Vikings would be pretty scary. Vampire Vikings would be very scary. Didn't that happen on TV show? What would that have been? Yeah, it did. True Blood. What's his name? I was going to say Skanderbeg, but no, that was the Albanian general. Oh, bollock, what's his name? Skander something. Stellan Skarsgård. Stellan Skarsgård's son, Alexander Skarsgård, was playing a vampire Viking. I remember now. True Blood, great series. I'm sorry. No, you're not. Yeah, you misspoke, said Viking instead of vampire. Okay, fair enough. But still, vampire Vikings are cool. Lich priests should only live to serve their king's undying will. Betrayal should be an anathema to their order. Yet none among their number has betrayed us by conspiring. Well, one of their number has betrayed us by conspiring with a rival tomb king. How should we proceed? We bury them, which will increase the hero action cost by 40% for 10 turns. Or we ignore them. Bury him alive. Because I don't really use hero actions in this series. This is not the Empire game where I use them exclusively. Alright, I'd say... onwards. And we'll get this siege done. I'm kind of surprised the dwarves are not marching to reinforce. I'm very surprised, actually. Guacmole Crater is under siege and burning. So nice having armies that cost no upkeep. Kind of crazy. New badge. New badge? Dynasty Research. The ancient Nakaran incantation is capable of raising hosts from death of sands fully armed and charged with the foe's destruction. Right, that was my technology. Let's get the Bone Edifice, so we can get the missile damage plus 10% for the archers, and also armor for the archers. That's actually going to be really helpful during the siege, so we want to wait at least 3 more turns. Also, Helson's leveled up. Let's get a point in to replenish troops, although I'd also really like to have lighter battle. I'm going to get Burning Gaze, I'm going to get 1 point into lighter battle, and then replenish troops after that. Alright. Reread the lore of Khalida. She was killed but cured. Her mummified body was placed on the throne of a temple and her lands were threatened. The asp of God reanimates her. Kind of creepy, actually. Ah, you are getting new badges. I see what you mean. Yeah, you've gone from the turquoise to the blue. My favorite color is blue. No! Yellow! Name that movie.
Legions rise.
This tea is getting really cold. Not very pleasant. Good grief. Now you will have the red one. I think you need to make one more post. Right, say one more thing. Well, that was quick. It's still showing as blue to me.
In you, creature.
You want peace, don't you? No. You're not even gonna pay me. That's an insult. Although holding these dwarven lands is going to be a right old pain. Because it's going to be such a roundabout way to get to them. I'm going to have to take out Itza up here. The volatile vortex. The great warding teeters on its axis and weakens for a moment. Before it recovers, the winds of magic burst forth in a tumultuous gyre. Gaia? Gyre? Gaia? I'm going to go with Gaia. Around your army, greatly boosting their power reserve, but increasing the likelihood of miscasts. Plus 50% miscast base chance for all spellcasters, so don't double cast. But that is a lot more magic. Blimey. Only 3 turns, though. Red. There you go. Now it's red. Now I am definitely seeing it's red. And yes, that was indeed Monty Python Quest for the Holy Grail. Right, how many turns have I been doing this siege now?
Attack! Vengeance upon
4
them!
more turns to go.
At last! Vengeance!
And in fact, how many turns? Well, it's 11 turns until they surrender.
Them.
How long until they start
Sacrifice
starving?
them to
5.
Asaph.
I mean, this is going to be a brutal battle if I actually have to fight it. But it looks like they're going to try and force me to. I'm going to continue saving money because I'm pretty sure that you have enough growth. No, 2 more turns. 2 more turns, then you have enough growth. So I'm going to save the money. Saving money. Although I should probably take a look at your public order issues. Also, there is a vampire Viking, kind of, in Warhammer Fantasy. The vampire coast in the New World is ruled by Luthor Hakon. Vampire pirates, I hope they're expanded upon at some point. Yeah, I saw the vampire coast. It's one of the few areas of Lustria that I actually knew about, well, by name, before I started playing this. I knew the name Lustria. I couldn't have told you where the lizardmen were in Lustria and New World colonies and all of that good stuff. But I knew about the Vampire Coast. I don't know why. As posited by Rakalf III, Bone Mace both an effective weapon and surprisingly durable armor for undead warriors. So what, they put bones on their bones? That's kind of freaky. Technology, that's what I need to look at. So we could get Nomad stock, which is more melee attack for Horsemen and Nakara Horsemen, which I don't really care about. Or we could get another hero. Or potentially even one of the Lords. Leadership aura size plus 20%, that's pretty good. Tax rates for the whole faction and also public order in all provinces. Yours is less interesting. Rakash is pretty strong. Weapon strength for skeleton chariots and skeleton archer chariots. I was hoping there was archers. It wasn't. I'm actually kind of tempted to get him. Although I am down to just 200 of those. But that character aura leadership effect plus 5 and the leadership aura size. Your aura is going to be enormous. Because that's going to be plus 40%. Because I will be training you up as a general. And it's going to be plus 10 leadership aura. That's what, 13 leadership bonus? That's amazing if we're getting you. And I'm going to assume that does not count as another general. It's just another army slot. No. How do I recruit you? Or do I just need to replace someone I already have? Ah. No. Takes a turn to research. I'm an idiot. Right. This fight with the dwarves is going to be coming soon. And it's going to be excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent. What do you want, Southern Sentinels? I feel like Southern Sentinels is a new faction. I do not remember them previously. I have a feeling they've split Itza up, because Itza used to get ridiculously strong. Ridiculously often. Dynasty Research, there we go. Adds Tomb King Rakhash to your faction's Lord Pool. Huzzah! Spectre! Thank you very much for the sub. Welcome to the Maudlings! And QWERTY, thank you very much for gifting it. And also to Twangra. Welcome! Welcome, welcome, welcome. And QWERTY, thank you very much for the gift sub. Lord of the 6th Dynasty is great for the Shapti. Yeah, you can roll an entire army of them, stomp everything to the ground. True, but that would require actually researching the 6th Dynasty as well. So, as I was saying, would that involve replacing you? Yes, it would. I mean, he is redonkulously good. So as much as I want to leave you here, Warbird, I'm replacing you. Sorry, buddy. Because we have this plus this. Oh, that doesn't increase it by 20%. That just increases the effect. All the same, I am pretty happy to have that effect. I should have replaced Armos, not Warbird. Warbird's the new guy. Oh well. Oh, sorry, and Warbird's not the new guy. Can I undo that? Don't think I can. No, you're out for 5 turns. Disappointed! Well, that's okay, because I want to get this guy some experience, so the first thing I need to do is rename you. You are going to be called... In fact, I should be ticking you guys off. I haven't been. You're back in. Gonna need to do some serious updating on my sub list. Hamilton, you were in.